Hello traders, this is Chris from MarketSwingTrader.com. Hey, I'm going to go over the SPX real quick. As you can see, we had a nice update again. Pivot point moving averages are still sloping upward. We've got this yellow line right here, and I changed up the colors on here so it might be a little bit better for you to see within the videos. So the yellow line right here is a 3-period pivot point moving average. What that is taking the past 3 periods, taking the high, low, and the close, divide by 3, and that's the pivot point for the past 3 periods, and this is a daily candle. But the pivot point moving averages are still sloping upward. So I think that we could keep grinding upward. However, the stochastics is overbought, but it is embedded. So, and the stochastics does get embedded, as you can see right here. Sometimes it does get embedded, and you just keep grinding up. So, if we look at a 15-minute chart, looking at a 15-minute chart, as you can see, we really sold off. Broke through the support pivot, but then we started grinding up all day long. We were just grinding up, and that's nice. So I think tomorrow it looks like a pretty good bullish day setting up, but then again, we don't know. What I do like to do is look at the futures in the morning and see if we're going to gap up or gap down. So the pivots for the SPX tomorrow, the resistance pivot is 1294.25 is the resistance pivot. The pivot point for the S&P 500 is 1276.46, and the support pivot is 1269.86. So that is the SPX. I think we might keep grinding up little by little, and let's look at the trades that I got in today. Joy Global. Well, I thought it was going to be a really good trade. I mean, it is moving up. That's not a problem. The only thing is that it's really not moving up as quickly as I would really like. We kind of sold off. And I kind of did jump in a little early, but this trade I'm going to see tomorrow if I want to keep holding it. I bought some calls on it, so what I'm looking for is a close above this high right here. If we close below this low of this candle, which is 76.86, I'm just going to go ahead and get out of the trade. So, and I just want to let everyone know that this is only an educational video. It's not an endorsement to purchase any stock or option or futures. These are my personal trades. If you do want to trade, make sure you paper trade. If you trade with live money, please consult a licensed financial advisor before investing any real money. So that's Joy Global. It really didn't do much. It's kind of like a break-even trade for me. But one of the trades that, that's Best Buy. Let's go to Bed Bath & Beyond. Okay, so we go to Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the trade, one of the trades that I brought up in yesterday's video. This one, I already took profits in. I jumped into some calls, and as you can see, we had a nice little run. The open was 59.20, the high was 60. That was an 80-cent move, and we closed at 59.74. So I've already taken half of mine off because I've already got a pretty good move. So I already took half of my calls off, and I'm holding the other half, and right now I'm in a winning trade in Bed Bath & Beyond. What I'm looking for is to keep moving upward, because these pivot point moving averages, they are sloping upward. The stochastics is sloping upward. So if we keep closing higher than the previous close, then that's good. If we go over here to Joy Global, you will notice that in Joy Global, we did not close above the previous close. So that right there is not a good indication for me. I do like Bed Bath & Beyond, because we are closing higher. That I do like. So I sold half because we had a nice move. One stock that I am in is Southwestern Energy, and as you can see, we had a nice move in that. We opened up at 33.17. The high was 33.70. I went on ahead and took half off on that. Jumped into some calls. I already took some money on that one, and I'm holding the rest. And I will not let a winning trade turn into a losing trade. And we did close higher than the previous close, which is good, and we made higher highs on this. So the stochastics is spreading apart really nice, so I think we could run up. We would have resistance right around here, 34.28. That's where the resistance would be. But if we keep running up, then I'm just going to keep hanging on to them. So, but we do have 16 days to expiration in Southwestern Energy. So I'm not going to hold on to them too long. Now, a new one that I'm looking at. This is Oracle. I'm looking at this because we had a gap down. We based. Okay, usually within a basing stock, you wait until we start breaking that base. Now, if you look right here, you'll notice that we closed above the pivot point moving averages, and the pivot point moving averages have crossed. So, and they are sloping upward. Okay, now we have a slope upward, and the stochastics is starting to cross over and starting to turn back up. I'm thinking we could have a nice move to 27.60. That's where my first target would be. However, if we open up and then we start selling off and we close below this low here, then obviously I'm not going to get in the trade, or I'm going to get out of it if I am in it. So that is just another trade that I'm looking to get into, is Oracle. And if we look at the 15-minute, as you can see, the 15-minute for tomorrow's intraday pivots is really nice. We have a pivot of 26.47, and we have a support pivot of 26, and we have a resistance pivot of 27.5. So what I'm looking to do is go ahead and jump in to some calls at around 26.50. We come down to this pivot. I would go ahead and jump in. I was thinking about going automatically just jumping into some, but I might look at a intraday day trade on this, and the reason I'm looking at that is because I'm looking at the weeklies here. Tomorrow the weeklies are going to start opening up, and I'm not going to hold this over the weekend because I just don't think we're going to get, I just don't want to hold weekly calls over into the weekend. Why pay out the theta for the 2 days? I just don't do that. Now, if we look at the theoretical pricing, we have the market of, let's say, 22.5. If we do have, let's say, a 20-cent move, then you're looking at about roughly about 8 cents. So that's one thing. It has pretty nice bid and ask. Now the open interest, it shows 0 because well, you couldn't trade them today. You have to wait till tomorrow. So But if we have 15 days expiration, I can also jump over here and get a little bit more time. So I can go ahead and jump in here. We have the market roughly in between here. We have the mark around 37. If we move 20 cents, then it would be worth 45 cents. So that right there, it is pretty nice. You know, it's not a high price stock. It's only around 26 bucks, 27 bucks. So you're not really going to get a lot. But then again, if you jump in and you make $10 and you risk 40 cents and you make 10 cents, that's pretty good return on your money. So that's one of the stocks that I'm looking at is Oracle. There are different ways that you could trade this. You could do verticals on it. I'm just looking to buy the calls outright. If we are setting up for a nice move intraday, then I would look to go ahead and jump into the intradays here. I'll just do an intraday trade on the weeklies and just jump in on the weeklies. But then again, I would be out of them on Friday. Right here, that's on the Analyze tab. We go back to the Trade tab. Go back to the Trade tab. And if we get a 26.50, we'd have to move up to, let's say, 26.50. We jump in. 26.50. When we get to 26.80, that's a nice 30-cent move. That would be nice. Let's see what we could do with that if we on a weekly reset this, and let's say if we have a 30-cent move upward. Okay, then you're looking at 29.5, and it's at 22.5. So, you know, that's okay. You're not going to make a killing on it. So, but then again, if you go in heavy on the contracts on intraday, the money does add up. Usually, I like playing these on like stocks that are $50 or more. So that is that's it. Joy Global. I'm going to dump it if we don't start moving. Bed Bath and Beyond. Let's go back here to Joy Global. Go back to the daily. Joy Global. We're going to have to close hot above this previous high for me to go ahead and keep it. Also, we got some resistance around $80. If that doesn't move, I'm going to dump that. And Bed Bath & Beyond is looking good. We closed higher than yesterday's, which is good. Pivot point moving averages are still sloping upward. That's good. Southwestern Energy, we closed higher than yesterday's. That is good. We have resistance right around 34.28, which is the pivot. That is resistance. If we break through it, then that is really good. And if we come up here, then if we can't break through it, then I might just go ahead and take all my profits and be done with it. So that is the wrap-up video. Everyone have a good trading day, and I will do another one over the weekend because tomorrow is Friday. Usually I don't like trading on Fridays, but we'll just see what Oracle can do. So I'll do another video over the weekend. I'm going to try and do another educational video over the weekend for the options. I don't know what I'm going to do it on. It'll probably be like probability analysis tools, how to use Thinkorswim on the Analyze tab. Everyone have a good trading day.